All right, we all know that there are lots of pros and cons to living everywhere. There's certain things that you love, certain things that you hate. So today we are in Spring Hill, Tennessee, and we're at Living 615. This is an amazing place, by the way.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. Look at all this stuff behind us.
I mean, there's a lot, and you know, every little place looks like a living room. Like when we came in, I was like, where do I want to sit and be cozy and read a book?
Yeah. Come by and check it out. It's right on Main Street in Spring Hill. Lots of furniture and different home decor. And you know what? It's a great place to come without your kids. Because you can really come and like it's quiet. I don't know. I kind of want to sit on the couch here really bad and just relax. I mean, they even have a bed. Yeah, you can't. I could not bring my kids here. They would break so much stuff. I'd have to buy a lot and it wouldn't be good.
So what are our pros and cons about living in Spring Hill?
So that's what we're going to talk about. Let's talk about 3 pros. No. I want to start out with 3 cons of living in Spring Hill. I'm going to start.
You start.
Traffic on 31 or Main Street is horrible.
It's really bad, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, there are Saturdays where I want to get out and go to Target, but it's on the other side of town, and I don't want to drive down 31. 31's scary, right?
Yeah, there's lights everywhere. There is a turning lane, but it's like, it's
we
just
have a turning lane.
Yeah, there's just not enough. There's too much traffic. People are trying to head north to head out to either the interstate that way or south to get to the interstate or into Franklin, and it just gets too crowded, and it's frankly a pain in the butt to travel during peak travel times.
Yeah, it is. Now, if it's not peak, that's okay, but I mean, every day's peak when you only have one lane going this way and one lane going that way.
Yeah. And one of the reasons, so con number 2, which is one of the reasons that traffic is so bad, is interstate access.
It is. So we don't have a direct interstate access. So you have to either get off on Saturn Parkway if you get off on this side of town, or you have to get off on 840 if you get off on the Thompson Station part of town.
Right.
So, but we'll talk about that later.
Well, yeah, because there's going to be
a pro.
Yeah.
There's going to be a pro. We're going to table that when we get to pros.
Yep. So interstate access, tough. Like she was saying, you have to go north and go all the way through all this traffic or head south. And that's just a pain in the butt for everybody. So.
It's a pain in the tail end.
All right, so con number 3.
So con number 3, we don't have a lot of businesses here where you can work.
Yeah, there's a lack of Class A office space.
That's what Matt was telling us, yes. Yeah. And you're right, there is a lot of, I mean, even the chamber's thinking, hey, if we have to move our space, where are we going to move it to? Because there's not a whole bunch of office space here. So if you're a developer, we're about to be a big time here, so come develop your office space.
Yeah, I mean, so really the problem with that is there's not a lot of, I'd say, 6-figure jobs here in Spring Hill for people. There's not a lot of companies here with offices where you can work. So people have to travel out to Franklin, Brentwood, or Nashville, or wherever. And I think that if we could get more Class A office space,
it would make a difference.
Yep, people would work here. Then there could be better restaurants because people would be here for lunch.
Work here, live here, and play here is what we want.
Yes, exactly. So 3 cons. So, all right, now that we're done bashing Spring Hill.
Now it's time to lift us up.
Yeah, so 3 pros. The first pro, in my opinion, is shopping and dining and restaurants.
Okay.
This used to be a con, in my opinion, but I think that it's gotten really good here. We've got 55 South, Martin's
Barbecue.
Yep, the Fainting Goat.
Well, and you know what I like better about it is we have a lot of restaurants here that are owned by the people that live here.
Right.
So
Viking Pizza,
Nellie's, Grecian. You get to support the people that live here, and they support the community back in all different fundraisers and things like that. So it really feels good when you go to eat there because you know they're giving back. So you're right, the restaurants are really stepping it up, and it's a great place if you want to eat and do that. And everybody has lunch specials.
Yeah.
I mean, killer lunch specials here.
That's right. I mean, also like for me, if I'm just running errands, there's auto parts stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, there's a pet store.
2 pet stores.
Yep. Kroger is actually in Thompson Station. But it's right here on Main Street, and there's another Kroger up by Port Royal.
Yeah,
right?
we have an Aldi, you guys. Aldi.
Yeah, Aldi's is cool.
I like Aldi.
I need to shop there more.
Yeah. What's pro number 2?
So pro number 2, I think just the business community and the local community here in general. Like you mentioned, the chamber. There's a real close-knit group of business owners that try to support each other and promote each other's businesses.
Oh, they do. Yeah, people here are going to promote you and support you and love on you and lift you up when you need to be lifted up. And I don't think you get that everywhere. It's small enough that we still have it. We're not so big that we've lost touch with people.
Right. I mean, and it depends on how much effort you put into it, to who you're going to meet and how much you'll get involved and what you can do with your business here. But there is that possibility here to still have that kind of small town feel and develop relationships with other business owners and the people here in the community. So I think that's pretty neat.
And then we have one pro that I think, the last pro that I think is a huge pro, and I'm going to touch base on it, but you're probably going to be the one to talk about it more because he knows more about it. But my thing that I love about Spring Hill is that it is still Williamson County. So my children get to go to Williamson County schools. Of course, it's split between Williamson and Murray, but I'm on the Williamson County side. And why is that good, Matt?
Well, I mean, it is probably one of the most affordable places to live in Williamson County.
Right.
I mean, housing prices are going to be less expensive than Franklin, Thompson Station, Brentwood, but you still are in Williamson County, like you said, with a great school system.
Yeah.
And just a great overall community. So, I mean, at the time of this video, I think median price home prices in Spring Hill are maybe somewhere between $350,000 to $400,000.
Okay.
And this is 2020 when we're making this video, so if you're watching it later, it could be higher.
Yeah, and we're growing too. So the Alexander Farm is going to be developed.
Yep.
We have the property where the Tennessee Children's Home was. That's going to be developed in kind of like a little downtown area. So that's going to increase the property value in our area as well, right?
Yeah. So what she was talking about, so we mentioned before one of the cons was the interstate access. They're about to start developing a new interstate exit through what's called Alexander Farm, and it's going to connect to Buckner, and that's going to be huge. It's going to actually put an interstate exit basically kind of on the north side of Spring Hill, but it will relieve a lot of the traffic, hopefully.
Yeah,
on
because you'll
Main
be coming
Street,
right from 65 right into Spring Hill.
Yeah.
So you're not having to come through Franklin to get to Spring Hill or come through 840 and go through you're coming right into Spring Hill. And it's going to be like a little Berry Farms community too. So it's probably going to have more businesses and things there for people to engage in and live. So we want to work, live, and play in our area. And that's what we're getting to.
I think we'll get some of that Class A office space, hopefully, and get some employers in here.
Yeah, are you going to open a business, Matt, that you can employ some people?
Bogosian Industries. We just pay people 6 figures to just promote me.
There you go. You never know.
Yeah, that would be great. Well, hopefully this was helpful. If you don't live in Spring Hill and you're considering living here, hopefully this list helped you guys. These are the pros and cons. There's some more things that are great about it, and obviously there's probably other things that are bad, but these are kind of the main things we wanted to touch on. Once again, my name's Matt Bogosian.
Jaimee Davis.
If you guys have any questions or you want to contact us and ask anything about Spring Hill, feel free to do so. Please give this video a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Bye.